Hello. Yeah. So I hope now you can see the screen. Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. 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 So in last session we was discussing. I started working on the total square feet. We need to work on this total square feet feature. Okay. So we need to. What I will do is I'll try to convert whatever the floating values we have a look on this. Square feet is there, string values are there. So I cannot process using this type of a data. So we need to clean this. In this case, what I will do, when the values are in range, I'll try to take the mean of this one. Okay, I'll try to take the mean of this 605 plus 624 divided by 2. So instead of having the range, I'll try to have the mean of that value. The same way, I'll try to remove the suffix here from here. Okay, so next is when it is uh, like point value, let's say 3190.54. So I'll try to convert that entire thing into the floating value. Okay, since it is in int 64, it is showing. So I have to convert that one into floating value, a data, a type. Let's do that one. Okay, so here what I will do first is already I have counted how many number of square feet we have. So we have got different values here. Okay, so different square feet of the flats are available. Okay, as far as in this data set is concerned. Now let's try to filter this feature engineering. So I'll try to have one the variable. Sorry, I'll try to have one array total uh, square feet underscore int. Okay, let's try to create one array. Okay, so next is I'll put some condition here. For loop I'll take for to handle three different types of a data now. Okay, str value, string of value. Okay, say string of value in df3. Df3 is nothing but my data set where my data set is available. So here I'll try to have the column name. Let's say total square feet or total square feet. Select this one. Okay, so next is here. One second, I think syntax error. Okay, so next is I'll try to use try method here, try and catch method. Okay, just to handle the exception. Total square feet int. Okay, total square feet int. I'll try to append one by one. Okay, so I'll try to take all the data one by one and try to filter it. First, I'll try to convert into float. Okay, so float str of value. Str of value. So that means I'm going to store the value here. One by one I'll take and I'm going to store the value here. Okay, if let us imagine that if the value is, imagine if the value is, let's say 123 dot 4 floating white. Okay, so obviously this is in different format over there. So first what I need to do is I have to convert into floating type. String value convert into floating one. Okay, convert into floating type. Floating or float type. Okay, so that sentence syntax will do that one, or statement will do that one. Okay, so now next is except. Except try, except. Okay, except. Next is again I'll have for other varieties. Okay, so other options. Try again. I'll try to have try. I'll create one temporary variable. Let's say temp variable. Okay, so under temp variable, temp. Okay, I'll try to split. If you have this type of a data, okay, if you have this type of, let us say you have this symbol or string, understood? I'll try to take the such type of a data now. Okay, to take the such type of a data, what I will do, I'll use that variable temporary. Okay, so called str value where my actual values are stored. Okay, and there is an option or method called split. Split the values when you find this symbol. Okay, split the value when you find or when you come across with this type of a symbol. That means when you are processing this type of a data under the for loop statement. So when you have this type of a data, so what I will do, I'll try to take the mean of that data. Okay, so to take the mean of that data, okay, I'll first I need to split that one. Okay, after splitting I need to store that one. Okay, so after splitting, I have to take the mean of that one. To take the mean, we need to take the sum first. Okay, so here total square feet, SQFT, total square feet underscore int underscore int underscore int dot append float of, okay, dot append float of temporary variable. So let's say temporary variable temp of 0. I'll try to store this one first. Suppose if you are taking this example 63366, in temp of 0, I'll try to store that 66. Okay, okay, 66. Okay, 666. I'm going to store this one here. The same way, plus, okay, float of temporary variable temp. One second, participant. Temp, yes, temp of second index. Okay, so that is going to be -1 here. Okay, so -1. Next, whole divided by, yeah, one second, whole divided by 2. Okay, so take the, just try to divide that one. One second, temporary of this, yes, correct, divide by 2. Okay, divide by 2. Next, close the bracket. Check the syntax here. Is there any mistake here, participants? Hello, hello.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay, so syntax is correct. So I think
One extra closing bracket.
closing bracket is there. One extra closing bracket. Okay, so that means here append is there, no? So the complete here I have to add one more. I think it's correct.
Yes,
So
sir.
here generally what I am doing, suppose if take 700. So I'm going to split this one. When I have this type of a symbol, I'm going to split this one and I'm going to store 6660 in temporary variable. Let's say 0 and this one 700. Next, I'll take the sum of those one by using addition symbol. Next, I will divide. So that means I'm going to replace this value with the mean of these two values. Okay, so this is how I'm playing the trick. I'm playing that strategy. You can plan. Okay, so how to handle such type of data. I think it's a better to have the mean value of when you have the data in this format. Okay, so in the data when you have in the range format. Next is except try, right? Try means except. Okay, so I should come out of this loop. Except, now therefore total, okay, total square feet SQFT of int dot append, okay, wherever I have null value. If value not contained in above format, then considered as a non value. So if the values are not in other format, let's say I think we have seen one more value here, square feet. Can you have a look on this? See, can you see this? Hello, 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 participants.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Have
sir.
a look on this. Okay, so here what happened? So if the data is in this type of a format, or if the data is in not, okay, the format like this format, range format, or float format, so such type of a data I'm going to drop directly. Okay, so I'll try to drop such type of a data. To drop such type of a data, so I'll use np. Okay, it's an numerical value numpy. Okay, so there is an option called nan. Okay, nan. So to drop such type of a data, now let's try to run this program. Okay, so to run this, okay, let me hit on this button. Okay, let me check and enter it. Yeah, it got executed. Now let's see, okay, whether my data is clean or not. Now see here, generally what happened, okay, I'll try to create one index here. So I don't want to add this data, okay, in the already existed data set, that is df3. So I'll try to create one more new data set, df4. Okay, df4. Okay, because if you see df3, we have only 8 features there. Now what I will do, I'll try to add this square fit, so it will be completely 9 features. Okay, so df3, so I will extract all the data from df3. Okay, df3, and I'll try to reset the index here. To reset the index, so I can make use of this method to reset the index. Okay, and drop true, drop equal to true. Okay, drop equal to true. Okay, don't add index column in df. So if you don't want to add any index column, so you can have drop equal to 2 here. Now next is just hit on enter. Let's try to see the data, how the data will look like. One second, let this run first. Yeah, it got executed. Let me check first the data, how it looked like. Data dot head. Okay, so next is shift and enter it. Have a look. Okay, so data square feet. Okay, file upload remotely in another tab. Okay, so here data is okay, almost clean now. Next, I want to add total square feet. Okay, so here, 1 second, participant, 1 second, please. Okay, so here, see, have a look on this. This is the old data. DF3 is having total square feet, no? Participants, hello? Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Total square feet, this data is there. But I have created one more new feature here. Which is that feature? This one. Any total square feet int. Understood? So if you take this, if you check this one, okay, this total square feet is having the same format, the old format what we had. Understood? But in this, what I have done, okay, so in this I have added, so I have cleaned that total square feet data and I have created the new feature. New feature is nothing but the new column I have added here. So I want to add this column in this the data set. So I want to add that column in this data set. So there is an option called join data. Okay, so join data. So that means I'm going to join DF4 data set with the extra column, which is nothing but this new column, which is newly created column here. Okay, so let me run that one. You will understand like how to join the column. Okay, so df5, I'll create one more data set here. Okay, df5. So now my data is in df4. Okay, df4. There is a method called join. Okay, suppose if you want to add new features, extra features, so you can make use of this method called join. Okay, so it is going to join the new column with your existed data set. Now here I'm going to join with a df5 data set now. Okay, so pd dot data frame. So pandas I'm going to use data frame. Okay, data frame, pd data frame. Now call the feature name, that new table name. My table name is, what is the table name here? My new table name is total square feet. 1 second, participants. What is that name? Total square feet. Yeah, this one, total square feet. So I'm going to add this. Okay, on new copy, not copy cell. Anyways, okay, I'll have content, total square feet. Just type the name of that new column, total square feet, total underscore total underscore sqrt underscore sqrt underscore
Int.
int. Okay,
Int.
yeah, int. Okay, so next is here, just give the name. I'm going to have the label now to my new feature, that is total square feet, total underscore sqrt underscore int. Okay, so next is just run this one. There is a problem here. What is that? Int is not defined. It's showing like it is not defined. Why it is not defined? Int.
It may be SQFT, sir.
Sorry.
This SQFT.
SQ
FT.
FT.
Sir,
Yes,
that
correct.
is
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes. SQ FT, correct. Shift and enter it. Yeah, it got executed. I hope it got executed. Yes, it got executed now. Let me try to check now the data. DF5. DF5, or you can have DF5 and head also. So there is no restriction. One second. One second, participants. Because it started executing, that means it has to process all the 13,300 records. One second. Or straight away, it's processing. One second, participants. अस्सलाम वालेकुम सर. सर मैं ऑनलाइन सेशन में हूँ. 3:30 को आपके कैबिन में आता हूँ सर, इंशाल्लाह. It's processing now. One second. What is happening here? It should not take this much of time. One second. One second. Because we are using TPU, tensor processing unit. There's something wrong here. One second. Let this get finished. Or else what I can do is, so I'll have DF5 dot head. Let's have head. Only 5 records I'll try to execute. Let me try this. Yeah, it is executing. Yeah, can you see this, participants? Hello, hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here, what difference is there in this data set? Hello.
Sir, all the integer values are converted to float values here in the last column.
Yeah, last column. They see there is. I have added one more new column here. Total square int. Okay, so if you compare this one with this is in string format. The entire data is in the string format. This is in the floating point now. And
Yes,
whatever the range values are were there, let's say 660 to 700 square feet, all those has converted. I've taken the mean of those values and I have converted into floating point. That means this column is ready now. Understood? This column is ready. Okay, for the to design the machine learning model. Now, what we will do? Whether I should keep this the column? Do you require this column?
we don't require, sir.
Okay, we don't require that column. Let's see. Let me. Okay, so uh, next is okay. So what I will do? Let's try to have okay null value. Whether is there any null value in this or not? I just want to check whether is there any null values in this total square feet or not. Okay, so new column is added. So every time, remember when you are adding new features, so just check for the null value. Okay, so we can check the null value like this: df5 dot is null. Okay, is null dot sum. Take the sum of those things. Is null is a method here. Okay, so here next in the same way here also you do it. Next is shift and enter it. Shift and enter it. Can you see this? Is there any null value here?
Yes, sir, last one.
Yeah. Last one. Total
Square feet is
yeah.
46.
What we have added.
Yeah.
So it is having a null value. So okay. it is having the null value, so I need to drop those null values. So what I will do, I'll have df6, another one, another variable, df5. Okay, so df5 dot drop na. There is an option called drop na to drop nan values. So next is just shift and enter it. Okay, shift and enter it. Now again, you can check this using df6. df6 dot is null. Is null. Next is dot sum. Dot sum. Okay. Next is shift and enter it. Now you can see. Is there any null value here? No. So I have already dropped
No,
down this.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's try to check how many features are available. Okay, as far as this data set is concerned. To check that one, I can have shape method. Okay. So use shape, shift and enter it. So as far as this set is concerned, df6 set is concerned, I have these many record, 13,200 record, and 9 features are available. Okay, so 9 features are available in this. Again, okay, so let's try to check the other data set also. Okay, so as far as other data set is concerned,
Sir,
hold on. Yeah,
sir, drop NA means we are removing the rows only, no, sir? It is a row-wise deletion, no, sir?
hold on. Drop in. Yes, wherever the nan values will be there, okay, so that will be dropped here.
The
Here,
completely.
yeah, completely. Wherever the nan values are there, it will be dropped here. Okay, using NaN value. Next is, let's try to see the format again of my complete entire data set. To check the format of my complete entire data set, what I will do, df6 dot. Okay, so info, again run info. Okay, so next is shift and enter it. Shift and enter it. Can you see this? Bathroom. Now have a look on this. Have a look, analyze properly. Bathroom, balcony, price, total sufficient, all are in floating point now. Hope you are clear. Okay, so next is,
Yes, sir.
we need to work on this. Already we have worked on this data. I'll try to keep this one. Later I'll try to drop this entire column. Okay, now let's try to work on the size data. Okay, so to work on size data, okay, let me write here. Next, let's try to work on size data now. Next, working on size feature. It will be easy for you when I share this. You will understand. Okay, so how to work on the different type of data. Working on size data. Size data. Size data or size feature also you can say. Size feature. Feature is, I think, the best. Actually, we should call. Okay, we should not call column. We should call features. Okay, those are the features actually. Next is, let's try to count first. Okay, as far as the size is concerned, how many size, when it comes to size, I think it's related to bedrooms, no? Yes or no? BHK, I guess. Okay, so we'll try to see. Okay, what type of size available in our size, this one feature. So to do that one, df6, I'll use df6. Next is size. Okay, make sure that the feature name should be correct here. So there is an option called value. I'm just repeating the same format. Remember, same techniques in all the features. Counts. Counts. Next, shift and enter it. Shift and enter it. Okay, so as far as feature is concerned, have a look. Yeah, it's related to bedrooms, right? Participants.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You
sir.
tell me.
Yes, sir.
2 BHK, there are 5,192. 3 BHK, 4,298. Okay, 277. Now you tell me what errors are there here? What is the error here? Tell me. We are converting into numerical data, no? String type. Sorry. Have a look on this. 2 BHK, 3 BHK, 4 bedroom, understood. So do we require this BHK bedrooms? String value do we require? We don't want,
No, numerical.
Only numerical values we require. So what I will do, I'll try to remove this suffix like BHK bedroom. Okay, so next we have RK bedroom. Okay, so let's try to remove that one and try to convert into floating point value or numerical value also I can say. Okay, so let's do that one. To do that, what I will do, one second, let me think how I can do that one.
Okay, sir.
Format I will use. Same thing like what I have done in this case, in the previous data set, or sorry, previous features. Where is that previous feature? Where is it? Total square feet is there, no? Same thing I'll try to have here also. Let me copy this. I'll copy this one. Instead of having total square feet int, so I'll try to replace that one with size. Paste here. I'll paste here. Here, just replace this total square feet with. I'll try to replace this one with. We want to remove BHK, right? String size of int I'll have. Size of int. One by one I'll take the values. Okay. So next here, string value only I'll keep. String of str value. Now my data, the latest data, it is in 6, right? 6. Okay. 6 of, and my feature label is size. Okay, feature label is size, correct. Feature label is size. Next is temporary variable. So I'm not going to append, I'm not going to convert this one. Hold on, because I have to remove, that's it. Okay, so to remove, what I will do, let me remove this. Let me remove this also. So I need, hold on, try function. Let me have here temporary variable. I'll try to have one temporary variable because I need, I want to remove that one. To remove that one, I have to split 2 and BHK. I have to split. Okay, so I'll have temporary variable. Next is, I'll call temporary variable temporary temp equal to, it's an array. Okay, next is temporary equals to str. Okay, so I'll use the same str underscore value split. Okay, so same, so I'm going to split the value now, 2 and BHK. 2 and BHK, I want to split. Okay, so I can use this same thing, split function. Now next is I'll use try function. Let me try to have try function. I'll take, just to handle exception, I'll use try function. Size of int append, size of int. Next, I'll use append to take one by one value from str value. Append. Okay. So here int, I'll try to convert that in terms of int of temp of 0. Temp of 0 is nothing but the numerical value there. Temp of 0. One by one I'm taking. Next, after this, I'll come out except next size of int, just keep on appending one. Okay, append. Okay, just try to keep on append. Okay, if it is like other values other than the integer value, so what I will do, I'll try to replace that one with nan value, nan. Okay, so nan value. Next to print, let's try to print now. So print noise, print noise equals to print noise equals to, so if any other values related except that 2 BHK, 3 bedroom, okay, or 4 RK, or let's say is there is only bedroom, there are no numerical value. So such type of values I'm going to replace with the nan value. Okay, so next is whatever the value are there, you just try to display in the print symbol. Next is shift and enter it. Let's see whether it will execute or not. There is an error, str value is not defined, I have not defined str value. Why you have not defined? Str value is not defined. Str value is not defined. What is the error here? Just check participants. Hello.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
In size of int.
Sir, you are using
Size
two
of
variables.
for str value.
It is str int or str val. We should use only one.
Str value. It should be
First
str.
line we
Yeah, str. It should be val. Let's try to have val. Okay, I'm just changing here str val. Here also str val. So typo mistake, I guess. Shift and enter. Shift and enter. Yes. Can you see this? Hello.
Yeah, sir.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Noise. So these are the noise actually. Let's see. Showing like this. Okay, it's showing like this. Let me noise 2 BHK, 3 BHK. Okay. Next is let's try to have the index same procedure follow. Okay, so as per df6, df6 equals to df6 reset reset of index. I'm going to have a new index. Reset the index. Okay, and drop equals to true. Drop equals to true. Next is okay. I'll try to join that size int value now. So to join that size int value, I'll try to create new variable called df7. df7 is equal to df6 dot join. There is an option called join. So same thing, same code I'm repeating even for the feature, next feature. pd data frame, pd data frame. Here bhk, I guess. Okay. bhk should replace that one with size int. Size. Let's try to run this one. Hold on for a second. So hope it has executed. One second. It is executing. 1 second, participant. So since I have 13,000 data, obviously 13,000 record, obviously it takes time. It got executed. Let me check with how the data will look like. I'm little bit confused. df7 dot head. Try to run this. Yes, can you see this? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
You are there?
Hello, sir. Yes,
Hello.
sir. Hello.
Hello.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Hello,
Yes, sir.
participants.
Hello,
Hello.
sir.
sir, unable to view, sir.
I'm audible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Hello, participants.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Okay, have a
Hello,
look
sir.
on
It's
this.
audible.
We have added one nan the new the column here. Next is okay, finding outlier and removing. Okay, so let's try to find the outlier and let's try to remove it. In the same way, let's try to see the tail also.
Yes, sir.
Have a
Yes,
look.
No,
sir.
sir.
What I've done. Have a look. What I've done. So all this values are there, no? Okay. So all these values, that 3
Sir,
BHK,
no, sir.
not possible.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Now it is visible, sir. Yes, sir. Now it is
Yeah, yeah.
visible, sir.
What I have done here is, okay, so I have created one more feature called BHK, and that BHK, the entire BHK, I have replaced with the NaN value. And NaN values are having these values, okay, 2 BHK, 3 BHK, 4 BHK, etc. Why means already I have the copy, one more copy is available here, okay, of 2 BHK, 4 BHK, 5 bedroom, etc. Later on, what I will do, okay, so I'll try to remove this size value. Try to replace this size value with the BHK and try to replace that NaN value with the 2 BHK, 3 BHK, etc. Okay. So next, but before that one, it's very important to find the outlier. Okay. So we need to remove the outlier first. Okay. So outliers are nothing but the similar values here. Okay. To remove first, we need to check the entire similar values in the entire data set. Okay. That is 13,300 data set. Okay. So next stages, let's try to have finding outlier. I need to find the outliers and we need to remove those outliers. Okay. So to remove that, let me have in comment session finding outliers and removing. So first is, let's try to, okay, function. I'll try to write one function for to check all the outliers. Okay, and I'll try to create one histogram for the entire to find out the outliers in the entire data set. Okay, to histogram. So what I will do, I'll try to add one more library here. Import cc5, okay, cc5 dot stats stats as stat stats. Okay, so next is run this definition diagnostic plots. Definition, I'll try to create one definition. Diagnostic plots. Okay, so I'm going to have Q and Q plot, Q and Q as well as box plot. Okay, diagnostic plots. Next is DF, where my data is available, variables. Okay, variable. Next is, let's run this one. Next is PLT dot figure. Okay, so suppose if you want to display any visualization, generally we visualize using this statement, PLT dot figure size. Give the figure size now. Figure size. Okay, and try to set the height and width 16 comma 4. Let's try to have 16 comma 4. Next is histogram. Okay, I need histogram also. So let me write here, otherwise you'll get confused. Histogram. Okay, so as far as histogram is concerned, I can design the histogram using PLT subplot. Okay, using PLT subplot. Next, histogram, you give the values here 1 comma 3 comma, okay, 3 comma 1, 1 comma 3 comma 1. Let me give the space here, 1 comma space 3 comma space. This SNS dot SNS dot, okay, distance plot. Yes, this option, distance plot df, distance plot df variable. Okay, so variable variable, and let's try to have the bins equals 30, equals 30 here. Next, give the title. Okay, so that means the number of ranges I'm going to have 30. Okay, here. The next is title. Let's try to give the title of the graph be histogram. Title. So title. Okay, title of the graph be, let's say, histogram. Histogram. Next is QQ plot. I want one more called QQ plot. Okay, so let me write here QQ plot. Q and Q plot. Sorry. Q and Q plot. Q and Q plot. Here, let's say PLT subplot. PLT dot subplot. PLT dot subplot. Okay, 1 comma 3 comma 2 I'll have 1 comma 3 comma okay 1 comma 3 comma 2. Don't get confused. Okay, just setting the whatever the data I have, I'm going to convert. I'm just trying to present the entire data in terms of visualization using histogram, QQ, and box plot. Q and Q plot and box plot. I'm going to have the same code here. So stats, suppose if I want to have Q and Q plot, generally we use stat STAT in the library. Stats dot prop. Okay, so plot. So this is a method actually, okay, to design the Q and Q plot. Okay, so next is df variable. So I'm going to have the labels now. Okay, so the labels is df variables, df variables. Okay, so next is next distance. Just I have try to have the distance, normal distance I'll have. Okay, normal distance. Next is plot. Okay, plot equals to PLT. Plot equals to PLT. Next is try to design this PLT. Okay, PLT dot y label. Y label. Okay, y label variable quantities. Okay, so let's try to name this one. Name this visualization variable quantities. Quantiles. Variable quantiles. Next is in the same way, I need one more plot here. Okay, so to plot that plot is called map box plot. Let's try to design the box plot now. To design box plot, let's have PLT box plot. No, PLT box plot SNS I want. Okay, so I'll copy this. Same thing I'll copy here. Copy this one. Paste it over here. And just try to give the scale 1 comma 2 comma 2 I had given. So let's have 2 comma 3. Okay, for the next line. So in next line I'm going to have SNS box plot. This is distance plot. Let's try to have box plot here. So I'll call box plot method. Box plot. Okay, differentiation variable. Okay, y of variable. Y equal to df. Y equal to df variables. Next, I don't want this. Just y axis. I'm going to display the variables. Next is yeah, title. Let's try to have the title. So as far as title is concerned, so obviously I'm going to have the title of this graph is box plot. Okay, box plot. Next to PLT show. PLT show is to display the all the graphs. Second, PLT show. PLT show. Next is shift and enter it. Let's see. Okay, let's see the visualization of our outliers. Okay, it got executed. Now, uh, as far as outliers is concerned, 1 second, participants. It got executed. 1 second. Now we need to give, okay, all the different outliers here. Probability plot. Yes. 1 second, participants. So I want the outliers for the features like, I have to give the features now. Num variable, num of variable, okay, num of variable. First I need it for bathrooms. Okay, so bath you can have bath. Next I need it for balcony. Okay, balcony. Need it for balcony. Next to total square feet int total SQ. What is that? Square feet SQ FT, right?
Yes, sir.
SQFT underscore int. Okay, let's try to see the outlier for this also. Next is price. Okay, so let's try to have the price also. Price. Next, one by one, I'll try to display. Okay, one by one, I'll try to display. To display one by one, so what I will do, I'll try to use for loop statement for balcony, bathroom, next total square feet, next the prices. For variable, I'll have where is my data stored? Num of variable, no? Num of where? Okay, so next is, let's try to print something here. Print in the sense, I'll try to have print statement. What I can print? Outliers. Okay, so outliers, let's try to have outliers. Okay, outliers. Next is outliers. Bracket I'll have, not bracket, because I want to show that number of features, different features. Okay, so I think this is perfect. Let's see how it works. Next is formatting if dot format. Okay, format where. So that means I'm going to have call the individual the features here. Okay, enter where. Next is diagnostic plot. Give the data set where exactly the data are available. Diagnostic, there is a method called diagnostic. Diagnostic. Okay, diagnostic plots. Diagnostic plots. Next, my data is in DF7, I guess. DF7, yes, right. DF7 and my plot. Okay, so with respect to one plot here, what I am going to do here is using this statement, I'm going to observe, okay, outlier using histogram, Q and Q plot as well as the box plot for the features like bathroom, balcony, total square feet as well as the prices. Shift and enter it. Let's see. Diagnostic. Figure size is not defined. Where it is? Figure size is not defined. Where figure size, plot fig size. Fig size, which is that one? I think this is diagnostic. Here, I guess. Figure size. Which line is this one? Participant, can someone tell me, please?
Sir, 59, sir. 59. The second line,
15.
topmost. Topmost. Yes, sir. Down. PLT dot figure.
Figure size. What is the area? Okay, PLT dot figure size. Figure size should be figure size. Oh, here always I have this problem. Always I commit this mistake. It should be equals to. Okay, figure size equals to that 16.4. It's a common. Sorry. It's my mistake actually. PLT. Always I commit that mistake. Next is run this one. Can you see this outliers? Theoretical quantity. So I can see one outlier. One outlier I can see. What about other? There is something wrong here. Total square feet int. Total SQFT of int. Keyword error. There is something wrong here. Diagnostic. What is the problem here in the diagnostic? DAG. NOSTI. Plots. PF6 of variable. One second, participants. Format where total square feet int. Total square feet int. Prices balcony. Bath balcony, comma total square feet int. Prices. Let me run on this again. One second. There's something wrong. What is that one? Total square feet. Total square feet. Total square feet. Total. Panda library. Pandas library index. Keyword error. Just check this one, participants. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is the plot? This I'm not able to plot this graph now. Q and Q graph. Plot subplot PLT subplot Q and Q graph. No. Have a look on this Q and Q graph. PLT subplot 1,2 tax plot probability prop of plot TF. Okay, where my data is available, variable comma distance kept normal plot PLT of y label. I'm going to give the label here. That's it. Variable quant titles. Okay. Just check participant. What is the error here? Box plot
Sir, SQFT or SQRT?
SQ.
RT.
Where?
That
Where?
total.
SQ. Where? Which line, madam?
That name, sir. Total square feet SQFT int, right?
Okay. It should be. Let me check. Total square feet int. Total square feet int. SQRT.
SQRT. We are now
should be
using
total
SQRT,
here.
sir.
Yes. Here, have a look on this. The label name is SQRT. Okay, that's the reason I was not able to get SQRT. Thank you so much. Well, this should be square feet SQRT. Okay, SQRT. Now let's try to run this one. Let's try to run this one. Okay, so you can see here the outliers. Hold on, participants. One second.